You know why I pulled you over?
Yeah, let's get it over with.
Social media influencer.
Social media influencer.
A YouTube influencer.
Now facing federal charges.
Prosecutors say 24-year-old Alex Choi
was the person behind
responsible
that
for the
dangerous
wild video shoot.
Viral
His videos have garnered millions of views online,
social media,
but the stunts are illegal.
All right, that's exactly what we need in this country. Some cohesive unity. I wonder what this guy did. I'm thinking he's the serial street pooper of LA.
After this wild video was posted on his YouTube channel and it went viral, that video
Looks like the scene out of a high-budget action-adventure movie, but this
video is so crazy, it doesn't even look real when you're watching it.
Why you always lying? And I know you're lying.
He's looking at up to 10 years in federal prison.
Oh my lord, Farquaad on the step stool. 10 years is a long time to send somebody to prison. I would like to change my guess. I'm thinking this guy bought a shotgun from Randy Weaver.
And that's the thing people have to remember. You know, these grand ideas that you have, you can get in real trouble for doing this kind of stuff.
Hell yeah, it's dangerous. You take a half-inch too much off the tip and the next thing you know, the ATF is poking 300-yard holes through your son, your dog, and your wife holding a baby. And now for more clarification on the charges against this YouTuber with more money than sense, the prosecutor from LA. And to save some time, I'm going to play some videos in the background that were posted on YouTube in which he declined to prosecute.
Whether it's a helicopter or a commercial aircraft, you're not supposed to put fireworks on aircrafts.
We can all agree that putting explosives on an aircraft is extremely dangerous.
Yeah, but a commercial aircraft isn't exactly the same thing, is it? I mean, it's not like you're going to get everyone on the plane to agree to allow the fireworks on there. This is a private helicopter owned by a person that you can talk to. And everybody who got on the helicopter knew what they were doing. So, that's not exactly fair, is it? I will agree with you, however, that explosives on helicopters are dangerous. As a matter of fact, I found a group of men who will agree with you, quite sincerely. And since my daddy YouTube won't let me use 10 seconds to the most iconic song from the era, here's John Filax and yours truly in a duet. And now I present to you a group of men doing men things from a time when men were men.
Some folks are born made to wave the flag. Ooh, they're red, white, and blue. It ain't me. It ain't me. I ain't no fortunate one, no.
Thanks, John. And now a brief message from our sponsor. Up, dude. It's chemically different than commonly available street amphetamines. And now a comment posted on one of our recent videos from a channel member. This one is from Timmy Two Tooths. He says, I drank 1 can of Up Dude Extreme Energy and spent the next 3 days pulling wires out of my house. Wow, that's fantastic. Timmy, that is fantastic. And now for more on the dangers of flying helicopters, we turn to some guy somewhere who allegedly knows more than you.
Sky 5 pilot Jason Morgan says pointing lasers at helicopters is dangerous.
It doesn't only damage the short-term vision of a pilot, it could end the pilot's career in a matter of seconds because it can do that kind of damage to the eyeball. When you look at a light for too long and you look away and you still see the light, that's the effect of the eyeball from looking at that light, right? It has to adjust back to night vision.
Oh, come on. 3.5 million truck drivers pass a police officer on the side of the road with $10,000 worth of blinky lights every day. And we expect them to bring that shit that we ordered on Amazon to our door within 48 hours with a near-perfect driving record while somehow simultaneously performing fewer pit maneuvers than the highway patrol.
For military pilots and for law enforcement pilots, they're at a greater risk because they're targeted.
Our police officers are being targeted by assault lasers. That truly is terrifying. I hope no domestic radical extremist group finds out that these devices are available on Amazon relatively cheaply and guaranteed delivery within 48 hours by America's 3.5 million dedicated truck drivers. Just one shot from an assault laser and I will never be able to see the faces of my children again. And this bad boy is going down in a residential neighborhood and really ruining your barbecue. Sometimes innocent people do get hurt in our pursuit of justice. But that's okay, because we're with the government, and we're here to help. The truth is, the FAA has about 80,000 reports of laser strikes.
Spooky language.
and that's 80,000 since 2016. So far, they haven't had any accidents. No planes crashing, no helicopters falling out of the sky, no pilots permanently blinded. A couple of guys went to the hospital to get checked out, but, I mean, we've seen that before, haven't we? Should people be shining lasers at aircraft? No, definitely not. But you want to know what's really scary about this?
As for the 2 suspects, they face 3 counts of felony aggravated assault.
Why are these people being charged with felonies if nobody's actually injured? I always thought that a felon was a violent, dangerous person, not some window licker with a cat toy. And do you remember Mr. Fancy Pants Rich McGee at the beginning of this video? Well,
the Justice Department said the stunt was reportedly filmed last year without a permit.
That's right. He's facing felony failure to ask permission, a permit violation. I understand if this story isn't very important to you. I mean, seriously, how often are you ever going to be shooting fireworks at your Lamborghini? I'll admit, and this will probably come as a surprise to some of you, I do not have a Lamborghini. For that matter, I don't have a helicopter either. But if I did, and I happened to be passing by a fireworks store, it wouldn't cross my mind to call the government and ask permission to shoot at my own car. Just like it probably wouldn't occur to you to call and make sure that you're allowed to have a chicken or collect rainwater. It's not apples to apples, but this guy just took his friends out of the desert and had a good time. And now they're all facing felonies. It just spooks me when I think about all the things we allegedly did as teens that presumably today would be felonies, if they had happened indeed as they are alleged to have happened, which they did not. This country owes a great debt of gratitude to insane people who did crazy things. You know, like the Wright brothers, whose unpermitted flight to Kitty Hawk, North Carolina dawned the age of aviation. And for another example, here's Malcolm Campbell. He went to the Bonneville Salt Flats to drive fast as fuck.
Do you have any idea how fast I am?
Anyway, I feel like I grew up in a world where everything slowly became illegal, and now everything's a felony. Thank you for joining me on the Watchdog News, where we do whatever that just was. Here's 2 more videos YouTube thinks you might like. If you enjoy what I do, like, subscribe, comment down below, and share with everyone you know.